Okay, you got the doable card. It says the key is within your grasp. All right, so whatever it is that you're looking to do, you literally hold the key to it and you can do it, Leo. You can definitely do it. Let me look and see if there's any additional messages from this card that we need to know. Yeah, release yourself from lingering mental prison of fear that you are not enough and that you are not worthy. You have the right key. Do not doubt it. It's time to be grateful for your teachers, even the ones whose lessons you didn't necessarily like. Past lovers, past employers, bullies, cyber stalkers all had lessons to teach you. Incredibly, when you meditate on gratitude for these lessons, the struggles around you dissipate. The key to opening the rest of your life hoovers within your grasp. It's yours to use. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Okay? So, the haters, the naysayers, which may have seemed negative, will now fuel you into the positive. Use all of that energy, that they have criticized you on or had to say about what you were doing, and fuel that into the positive. All the positive people around you, the people that have supported you, and those types of individuals that have inspired you and motivated you, use all of that together and create this beautiful energy that is the key to your success. Okay, Leo, and I don't even know why I would even have to tell you this, because you guys really embody such a fierceness. But you know what? Everyone is human. So, you could be feeling like, I'm kind of doubting this, or I'm kind of doubting myself. But I think that's where you really need to get back into your true Leo fierceness and know that anything that you're trying to do right now is totally doable. All right, so that is your homework, is to get back to your roots, Leo. Get back into your lioness position. Yeah, and your overall energy is the Hermit. All right, go within. Go deep within and get that inner knowing as to what it is that you want to do, need to do, and know that you can do it. All right, you might be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, there might be a Virgo in your story somewhere here. Let's go ahead and look at the foundation. Some of you may already be in hermit mode and may be really isolated right now, because you're not really yourselves lately. You haven't really been feeling yourself in the sense of you've been having self-doubt. Maybe you've been kind of caring about what people have to say where you didn't naturally feel that way before. So it's like, oh, what is this feeling? Like, why do I care so much? And really trying to get yourself back balanced. So some of you may have been isolating yourself from friends and family. Social media is what I'm hearing. And really just trying to ground yourself again, to really level back up to where you usually, are. And this has been a very difficult time for some of you. Although, Leo, you do like your solitude, it's like you're yearning for it a little bit more than you used to. But it's so necessary, okay? It is necessary because there has been a little bit self-doubt, and maybe you've had a little bit too much interaction with the outside world, and you're feeling like this has contributed to you kind of losing yourself in a sense. I can't even believe that I'm even saying this to you guys, because you guys don't tend to do that. But at the same time, like I said, you guys are human. So there could have been a situation where you did kind of lose touch with yourself, but you're like, wait a minute. I gotta get back to myself here. So I do see that. Now, with that being said, I do feel like there was a situation here where you felt betrayed, okay, by someone. There is somebody here that you really thought, it's like, you know what, I thought we were better than this. So this could be stemming from a friend, family member, or a loved one where you're like, you know what, I thought we were working on something here, or I thought we had enough foundation or enough seeds that have grown from our past where we're at today. I really am disappointed. I feel like you're disappointed in someone, like someone here fully disappointed you, and that is where some of this doubt is coming from. Because it's almost like, you know what, if I didn't see this coming, which I didn't, not to say that you fully put stock in everybody, but there was something about this that you were really disappointed in when it came to this person or this situation that is making you start to doubt a lot of things. And I think this is where you're at, Leo. You're starting to doubt your assessment of people. It's almost like, how the hell did I let this happen? How the hell did I let this happen? I let someone in, or I let something slide. So maybe you're doubting yourself because you gave someone a little bit too much credit than they were worth. Okay. Let's go ahead and, and maybe there were some people that had something to say about this particular situation or person. And maybe this is where this is coming from. When we talk about the haters and the naysayers, it's like, you know what? People told me that this might not work. People told me that this person may not be, and I didn't listen to it. And it's like, why didn't I listen to it? But it's like, you know what? I do my own thing anyway, but why didn't I see it? How come they saw it and I didn't see it? Something like that, Leo. Something like that. All right. So outside influence is a lot of confusion. This person either had other options, or this person was very complex and very confusing. This person brought a lot of confusion to the table. Okay. Yeah. This person either, was smitten by a lot of different options, or this person just is a very mentally confused individual. Okay. Yep. So the best case scenario in this is that you've got to find some victory here for yourself. I feel like you need to give yourself a little bit of credit though, because at least you gave this person a chance. You didn't, or the situation, you didn't just go by what somebody said, but it is time to go your separate way, right? It is time for you to go in the direction that you need to. You need to really assess the situation and not beat yourself up for it. Really assess it and let go of it. And then with the World card, let the old cycle go out and let a new cycle come in. Okay, so releasing that old pattern with this person, or changing the page on this circumstance. But, just ride through this situation with your head held high to say, okay, you know what? You win some, you lose some. This is the mentality that you guys typically embody. So this, again, I keep hearing you need to just get back to your Leo stance. And, you're human. Shit happens, And I also am hearing that this had to happen in order for you to kind of understand other people. I feel like sometimes it's hard for you, Leo, to understand, because you're just like, wait a minute, what? You're dealing with this, you're dealing with what? And it's hard for you to kind of relate to people sometimes because you have this way about yourself that it's very confident in a lot of ways. And so typically you just say how you feel and you do what you want. And so when you see other people struggle with that, it's kind of hard for you to grasp, because it's like, you're just like, next, but there's this particular situation caught you off guard, and it's like, okay, all right, I can see how people can get caught off guard, because I think there's been situations in the past where people have gotten caught off guard and you're like, how did you not see it? So it's kind of like you're kind of getting to see how this can happen to other people. But yeah, the outcome, single, right? Single and prospering. Leo, you literally, the outcome, yeah, you might be free from this situation or free from this person, but you definitely will be prospering. Okay, you'll get back to yourself in comfort. I think that you'll get back to being your comfortable self again, because you'll get right back into, your Leo self, and you'll understand that this is much better now. And I can move on from this, and I can go ahead and start to do what I need to do for me. Okay, it's the single card. It's comfort and it's single. It's the single card, and I think that it literally is showing that you will get back to being comfortable with the fact that, yeah, you're single, but I do think that there's other things that are going to come. And remember, things that you'll be able to do and accomplish during this time, you will be able to do that. There's nothing that's going to hold you back, Leo. See, a change in the wind. A change in the wind. Let's go ahead and look at this message, Leo. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air. Scattered seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Yeah. So, again, I feel like this is something new that you've encountered, this feeling. But I think that it was time for you to kind of feel a little differently than you have, to kind of relate to people a little bit more. I feel like this is something here to kind of relate, kind of bring you down to earth a little bit and relate to people just a little bit more. And I think it'll also be a humbling experience. Although with that being said, shame on whoever this is or this situation, because you come back fiercer than you ever did before. But this time, I feel like, I don't know, Leo. I feel like this is going to, it's kind of like soften your edges just a little bit, which is okay. But I suspect that this needed to happen. I think that this here, what I'm seeing in foresight, this needed to happen to kind of take the edge off of the Leo ego a little bit, because there is someone that is going to be coming in the months ahead that you're going to need to be fine-tuned for. I feel like this situation needed to happen for you to be able to understand on a more compassionate level. So it's kind of like you had to go through this in order to feel this, because the person that's coming your way is going to need you to be as confident as you are, but they're also going to need you to be a little bit more understanding about their situation, because I feel like this person coming your way is your person, Leo. And the universe needed to take the edge off of you just a tad bit, so that you don't miss this opportunity with this person. Because should you be as rigid and fixed as you usually are, you're going to miss this person. So this is kind of bringing you down just a notch, not to bring you down in the sense of negativity, But like I said, this is going to help you to understand this person coming your way. Mark my words. I don't know who this is, but what just happened to you was to allow you to understand this person coming in the next couple of months. Wow. I'm over here grinning because this person coming, yeah, this is gonna be a very special someone. And this is all intuitive. I don't even see this here. This person coming is strictly intuitive. Yeah, this person coming in is going to make you feel a way that you have never ever felt before.